think I like amethyst. Somebody, I don't know what this one is though. It's got like rainbow colors. I got perp yesterday. They're really ridiculous. Usually I don't get perped when I'm with my family. But yeah, I got perps. Oh, we went out Saturday. We had to go to a family gathering, so nobody was there. Nobody was there that would perp me. And if they did, I didn't even notice. I didn't care. Well, we had a nice time. And yesterday we went out to dinner, on Sunday dinner. We usually have it at home, but we went out, and one of the men that was on their bikes in my video from Friday sped past us wearing the same exact outfit. He couldn't wear a different red hat, you know what I mean? Or a different red shirt. Nope. He wore the exact same outfit. It's like a whatever. And then a couple of people walking past, give me that like perp smirk and everything. I'm like, come on, really, Mar? Really, assholes? So, no big deal, right? Well, later on, we went out for dessert. So we went like far. We had Nutella pizza. It was so good. That was a real Italian restaurant. We were sitting outside, they had tents and everything. And more perps. People sitting next to us, a full-fledged red outfit. The whole red and black scheme. And we're sitting there for a little while, nothing happens, right? All of a sudden, more people red and black. I'm looking at them going, what the hell? They're all smirking, doing the perp smirk. I'm like, really? I'm out with my family. Usually they don't come around at all. Usually they're scared. They're not scared this time, I guess. So then, as we're sitting there, all of a sudden a car comes by, one headlight bandit. I'm like, are you fucking kidding? It was the ugliest old ass car, the white old ass ugly car, and the door was dark gray. The fake door. And literally had one headlight on. I'm like, are you fucking kidding? I'm here with my family. Why the hell are they perping me while I'm with my family? Usually they perp me while I'm by myself. Whatever. So, of course, I couldn't get that on camera because I didn't want, my family doesn't believe me anyway when I'm gang stalked. So I never saw those people before. That was the first time. I was like, are you fucking kidding? How pathetic are they? Anyway, they really are pathetic, though. Like, seriously? Well, John don't live over there. He lives near me now. Because, he had to move near me so he could be closer to me. So perp me some more. I don't know what this is. I don't believe this is a saint, though. This was a gift, so. Saint Olympia? I don't know what the fuck that says. Of course, I won't. Anyway, probably fake. Oh, I did not buy it. Somebody gave it to me. Gotta be careful with these weird saints. They might be pagan in origin. Actually, those look it. A patron of saint of stress, anxiety, and mental health. Yeah, that sounds real. Not. You know who the real patron saint of that is? Jesus Christ. He's the only one that's going to help us with our anxiety. So, the other day, actually a couple days ago, the witch next door, she came up the block from, where the hell she was going. And usually she walks past me really slow. And she goes, like that. And then she comes outside and she'll throw her one little piece of garbage out. This time she looked very nervous when she walked past me. Took her keys out and ran like the dickens up the stairs. Like she didn't want to even, do anything. So then the next day, on camera, she's going to the idol with the candle. So she goes past our gate and she looks in and she's like laughing. Like, what are you laughing about, bitch? I have the higher ground. So just keep laughing. She thinks it's funny. Like whatever she's thinking of doing, she thinks it's like really funny. Like, she thinks it's gonna work. I don't know why. I really don't. I have no idea why she thinks her witchcraft is gonna work. I don't know. You know, God sees all of these things they are doing. So trust me, they're not gonna get away with it. If they're not repentant, that's why I don't like. I don't want to pray for these people because they're not repentant. And they think it's funny, and they think nothing's gonna happen to them. They think they're invincible. They're not. They're gonna find out eventually. The handler is gonna turn on them, and he's gonna get them back. Satan's coming for you, gang stalkers. I don't know what your deal is. Anyways, I had to just get that off my chest. Listen, somebody wrote about Chief Handler on somebody else's page saying that he raped some women, and they went to court, and it was for the Brotherhood, and the Brotherhood didn't want to say anything about it, so he didn't get arrested or anything. So I don't know how true that is, but it kind of sounds true if you think about it. He is an informant, He's a troll going on everybody's channel, He's definitely getting paid for that. He's probably still subscribed to my channel, so if nobody gets the comments, but the gang stalkers, it's probably him just pretending to be other people. Because I've had only one gang stalker on here so far, calling me crazy and all this other stuff. I call him a jerk off, whatever. Fuck him. What does he think I'm gonna cry about him calling me names? Like nobody's ever called me names before. No, I'm not crying over that shit. You're trying to stress me out. It's not really working. At all. Not even a little bit. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna get my coffee. Because I'm starting to yawn, so I need coffee. And that's it. If you perp at me, I'm gonna videotape you just to let you know. Every fucking time you perp me, I will videotape you. Why do you think I have that Target bag? That's not the first time I've ever taken that out on purpose. Before this whole fucking COVID shit happened, there's a place called Very Juice in my neighborhood, and they had benches outside. And like little tables on the other side of the side of the sidewalk. Which I'm pretty sure they're not supposed to be having. So I sit on the bench. And then I used to go do what I had to do. So I sat there one day, and the guy with the ulcer on his leg, total alcoholic, homeless, stinks so bad, reeks of alcohol and whatever else I don't know what he's doing. Comes around with a coffee. I don't know what coffee shop he got that coffee from, because he didn't get that from Dunkin'. And he purposely sits around the corner from me from the next table and talking to himself the whole time, and looks back at me. So I made sure he saw the Target bag. His eyes bulged out of his head. And he looked over. And there was I'm not going to say what kind of person it was, but they waved at him. And he waved at him. And I waved at both of them at the same time. And both their eyes bulged out their head. They didn't know what to do. They looked at each other. They didn't know what to do. And then they both left. That's what you do. You just play the game with them. They get on your nerves, you get on their nerves right back. Fuck them. They need to be tortured, not us. I try to pray for these people, but they don't want to repent. They don't want to stop. They want to keep going. You can tell they're zombified, brainwashed zombies, and they don't care. They just want the cash. Oh, and when the cash market crashes, in 30 years from now, probably, cash ain't gonna mean nothing. It's not going to be worth anything, so... What the hell, Ooh, I need some coffee. I'm not going to perp the perps while I'm there, yeah. Come on now. Next time I go to Dollar Tree, too, I want to take my camera out and videotape walking to the store. Because the store before Dollar Tree, there was some gang stalkers over there too. All mental health people, people just kind of the mental institution, you could tell. They were and one of them was trying on the shirt. He's like, "This is too small for me." And he looked over and laughed. I'm like, "The fuck are you trying to say?" Like, I don't shop at that store. I maybe went in there once a couple years ago, but I didn't buy anything. Or you trying to say, "Oh, you're better than me because you could shop at those stores"? I don't care. I was going to Dollar Tree. Fuck you. And that too, like when those people came up to the Dollar Tree, they would not have a car like that. They could not afford to have a car like that. The way they looked with their red and black themes too. And they were trying to get at me in the store. They were trying to like cut me. They cut me off in the aisle. And like, "Oh, sorry." They laughed when they did it. I'm like, "Oh, sorry." I said, "Excuse me." Like that. I didn't get mad at them. The fuck I'm gonna get mad at people. So, they're not worth it. The hell am I gonna waste my breath getting angry at these people? But the little kid, man, I don't know how old he was. He had to be at least 12. He was wearing the mask, but every aisle I went into, I turned around and he was there. Like, what is he following me for? I don't even know this kid. I've never seen this kid in my life. How does he even know about me? Makes you wonder. Usually, when I used to get perked by John real bad, I used to come back from the dentist office and I used to take the train. And his friend would always be standing at the entrance asking people for money for a MetroCard. "Oh, I need some money for a MetroCard." Every time I would go there. So, like, okay. But I've seen her before because he tried this shit years ago when we were friends. We would go to the mall and she would stand there and I give her money because he's like, "Oh, she's homeless. She don't. Every time I come here, she's homeless. She needs money." And I thought he was, telling the truth. So I gave her like $2. And she was, "Oh, thank you." Nice, pretty nice. And I was nice back. I didn't really think about it until I saw her at the train station. So like, oh, okay. And then I turned around and he was standing behind the steps, peeking. He was peeking out to see if I was going to fall for it. Realized I saw him and his eyes bulged out too. And he kept standing there. He just stand there. Why wouldn't you run away? So I'm like, "No, I don't have any extra money. Sorry." And I left. And then even a couple of times before that, like every 6 months you have to go to the dentist, right? So I would either take car service or turn it around. Somebody would drive me there, and then I would take the train home. Every time I would go towards the train, he would be at the corner, or he would be crossing the street on the other side. I'm like, okay, so he hangs out there. He probably used to live there, but now he lives here. He lives near the post office, which is like 2.5 blocks away. I know because I've seen him more than once. There's a P.O. box there. I got all his info. So he thinks I don't know anything. I got his info. He gave my phone number out to a lot of spam calls. They keep calling me. Because he realizes he can't get to me by calling me anymore. He used to crank call me all the time on my landline and my cell phone. He didn't know I had a cell phone back then. Somebody else I was friends with him, we all went to school together. He told her that I was screwing around with her boyfriend, which we were all friends with. And she believed him, so she screwed around on him, on our friend. Yeah. So then she started crank calling me, and she was never the type to do that. Very Christian girl, never would do that. And then she started doing that. She learned it from him. He's the one that started the whole crank calling shit. So I'm like, "Yeah, you're not really good at this because your number comes up on my caller ID." I don't have a landline no more, but I have a cell phone, so I'm not changing my cell phone for him. Fuck him. He could try to crank call me all he wants now. I will know. I know it's him. I know he gives out my number to everybody he can think of. If telemarketers call him first, he's going to give my number out. I already know. I remember somebody tried to rent furniture from a Rent-A-Center, and they used to call me all the time. And they give like a fake name. Like if you don't want to give your real name, you could give them a fake name, I guess. So they would leave a message. I'm like, oh, I wonder who the hell gave them my number. Yeah, so whatever, John. John Mohammed Ahmed. You have to tell you I'm Muslim. Oh, he did some demon work with me years ago. I was in the Rite Aid with my mom, and we're looking down the aisle. All of a sudden, this bucket from the top shelf pushes itself out and lands right in between us. Like we walked out of the way, but I saw it coming down, and it just landed straight down. Like, you know, if somebody would knocked it over, it would have been landing sideways, and it would have broke. This came straight down, flat, and did not break. And we looked at each other like, what the fuck was that? So, and he used to live over there. Like, not even, like, right around the corner, basically. So he must have did, like, some demon work. He probably used to worship demons. He probably still does. And told them to come after me. And he was probably pissed it didn't work, so that's why he keeps doing whatever he's doing now. That's what I'm saying. You can pray for them, but they ain't gonna stop. That's proof right there that he's still doing that. You know, that means he's not gonna stop. Alright, well, wait till Judgment Day, I guess. If you don't want to stop now. It's ridiculous. They're so stupid. They really are. They have no clue. Because they don't know. They just don't know. They worship demons. Demons are not going to tell them the truth. But they're stupid enough to believe them anyway. And they call us dumb. Like I said, spiritual warfare. These people are obsessed with us and they want to be us. Meanwhile, they torture us and sometimes we end up with nothing. But yes, they want to be like us. You know what? They could be like us if they keep torturing us enough to make us like either homeless or, you know, jobless or whatever. And they still want to be us. Maybe all the shit should turn around and they should be the ones going through this, not us. Oh wait, that will happen eventually. God knows what to do. We're on his terms anyway. You know, that's why I don't yell at them. I don't want to be like them. I don't want to be a loser like them. Who the hell wants to be like them? They're psychopaths. They're the real psychos. Calling us psycho. Oh, did you get out of the mental institution? Oh, you have schizophrenia? That's all they fucking say. We have schizophrenia. I was like, really, bitch? How do we have that? If we're showing proof that they're doing this shit. Like, really? That's why, you know, you just gotta take it with a grain of salt. I yell perp under my breath. Sometimes I yell it out loud. Like when I see somebody really perping me, I go, perp. Oh, gang stalker. And they get so fucking mad. It's so funny. Because they know. I know. They know I know when they get mad that I know. Oh, what did you think? I was gonna not notice? So they follow me for like years and months and everywhere I go, every day. I wasn't gonna notice that? Come on now. The hell out of here with that shit. They really think we're stupid. It's all over a gift card. Even if it's a $5 gift card, they'll actually do it. I mean, really, how desperate are you for money? Money's filthy anyway. People do cocaine with it, you know. Don't wipe their ass and then touch money. It's gross. So good luck with that. Once you lick your hand after you touch the money too while you're at it, you gotta stay home and get sick. Leave us the fuck alone, stay home. Anyways, there's an episode of the show, What Would You Do? And they talked about it. They showed, like, just a random person would go up to people and say stuff about a person. And there was no hesitation. They were helping them out. Thinking that, you know, these people were really bounty hunters when they got their badges online. So you have brainwashed everybody is. That's why you gotta shut the TV off and stop believing what you see on TV and in movies and everything. Even the weather's unpredictable because it's still a hard program, so. Alright. Well, if I see any gang stalkers while I get to coffee, I will videotape them.